Okay, y'all, we're about to start part 3, and this might be the last part. No, it won't be the last part, because after these dry, I want to do some distressing on them. This paint I've already poured into my little paint cup right here is Copenhagen Blue. It's a Sherwin-Williams color that we used at the studio. It's a real gray blue color. I decided to go with a gray for my roof line and steeple. Let's see here how we go. And I'm telling you, this is it's very primitive. Very primitive. Keep that in mind. It is primitive. I'll do the roof line once and then go back and do the roof line again after they dry a little bit. We gotta put a little roof on the steeple. And then we'll put the cross on top. Y'all, these are they're not perfect, that's for sure, but they're cute, and I think they're identifiable. You know, at least it's not something that you look at and you're like, oh man, what is that? You know what it is. Yeah, I think I kind of like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the steeple, the cross with this. Oh, I don't like how that looks. It looks a little sideways. It's not too bad, I don't think. These remind me of those little churches you see along the bayou. That's what it reminds me of. I might just make this one a little steeple instead of the cross on top. I think it needs a cross too. If you're from Louisiana and you've ever been down the bayou, you know what kind of churches I'm talking about. Them little bayou churches. They are the sweetest. Y'all hear my cat fussing at me? Y'all hear? She fusses at me all the time. Okay, I like that, y'all. I'm gonna let these dry a little bit, then I'll go back over the little roof line. I think I want to make this, yeah, I do. I want to come over here and make this roof line, make this first floor roof meet up right there. And y'all don't ask me anything about what kind of brush I'm using. It's a Walmart paintbrush. I don't know if it's a liner brush or whatever. I just buy bags of inexpensive brushes and use them and wash them the best I can. And when they're all gross and won't wash anymore, I throw them away. That's all I can tell you. Is that in view? I hope that's in the viewfinder. It's hard for me to tell. Like I said, this is the phone that doesn't hook up to my computer for me to be able to stream it there and see what I'm doing while I'm recording. And I think I'll just, nope, I want to put yellow. I decided I want to use yellow for the windows. I think I'm going to have to get a pencil because I want to do double doors on this one. And maybe an arched door on this one with our little window here. And maybe up here. And on this one, I'm just going to do one little door. And, let's do this. We're going to do a little bit of a thing up in here like that, you know, a little cutout thing for the bell. Pretend like the bell is in there. Okay, this is kind of fun, y'all. I'm trying to decide if I should give these a little outline. Maybe I'll go back with a black marker or a tiny black brush and do the outlines. I don't know. But I want to do yellow here, like there's light coming through a window. And then maybe a door with 2 windows. And on this one, I want to do an arched door with a round window. I think that's what I want to do. Let me see what kind of small brushes. I don't know if I have any good little brushes to do this with. And you're going to see some of my brushes have had haircuts because I give them a haircut when they get ugly and nasty. Excuse me. And when I'm just doing a little bit of this paint, oh, can't open it. When I'm just doing a little bit of this paint, I don't even pour it into a cup. I just, ooh, there's some dry paint on there, huh? I just take it and dip into that lid, and if I need more, I'll pour a little bit more into the lid. Okay, we're gonna go up here. And this feels like a paintbrush that might need a haircut. It's kind of fuzzy looking. Oh, I like this. Look at how different it looks by just getting that yellow on there. Totally different, huh? I like that. It's not real. It's kind of a wonky looking window. It's not a real, the sides are not real straight. And this yellow, it looks kind of sheer, like you can almost see through it, like it's glass almost. Okay, there's that. Now I think on this one, I'm going to do a door, but I just want a little square window in the door maybe. Yeah, that's what we're going to do with this one. We'll have a single door with a window in the top of it. And I'll make the door come up tall right there. This one's going to go here. I don't want one rounded door on this one. Or maybe double doors but rounded. No, square double doors on this one. And a arch door on here with a round circle right there. Now, should I do circles on all of them to make them tie them in together like, I wonder? Maybe not. Let's see. Y'all, can you tell I'm making this up as I go? That's how I do just about everything I do in this life. I just make it up as I go. I kind of like that you can see through that. And I'll do an arched, wide arched doors here. Do I want a window in the top of the doors? I have to think about that. I think this is all the yellow I'm going to do. I think that's it. I'll do a single door here. I'll do double doors there. 2 doors here. Maybe I need a window up here. Maybe I'll do a wide window across the top of the door. Up above the door. We'll have a wide window. Y'all, I have some raggedy paint brushes, but I don't care. They do what I need them to do most of the time. If they don't, then it's time to either give them a haircut or throw them away and buy a couple more at the Dollar Tree or Walmart. Okay, so this one we're going to have a long window across the building. Across the front of the church. That one will have a door with the window. This one will just have the arched doors. Okay, I think that's that. I think that's that. Now, I brought green because I want to make wreaths on the doors. And I brought black. But I really think I want to try to use a black Sharpie marker when this dries to go around everything here. Now there's reasons I'm not doing windows in these doors. It's because I have this green and some red and I want to do little wreaths on the doors. And like on this one, instead of the door, I'll do a wreath up here. And on this one, I'll either do it on the door or do it between that window and the door, maybe. But on this one, I'll have enough room to do a double door with an arch and a wreath. Oops, not one wreath. That won't work. Maybe 2 wreaths on it. But I can't do it yet because I gotta let some things dry first. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. I have to let things dry. To let things dry. I'm going to go ahead and do it on that middle one though. Since I know I'm doing it above the door, I'll go ahead and do the little wreath. If I can get the green paint open. And this doesn't have to be perfect because, I mean, it's a wreath. Oh, Lordy. It's a wreath. So it's going to have some straight ends and stuff like that. Just going to kind of dab it on there. Oh my word, I do like it, y'all. Oh, I like it. It's so pretty. And then I'll do one down here. It'll be on the middle of the door. Well, not the middle, but you know what I'm saying. And then over here, ooh, I got kind of wide on that one. I'm gonna have to do a little work on it. Yeah, this brush is not real precise. And on this one, I want to do 2 of them. Let me see something. Let me see if I can get that brush down to a decent. Nope, I cannot. I'm going to do 2 of them that'll be on the middles of the doors. On the middle of each of the 2 doors. And y'all, we got bad news today. I got on Facebook earlier this morning and saw that one of my brother's best friends from high school passed away. And I have not been able to find any information yet on arrangements or anything, but it's just sad. From what I understand, what I gather, he had cancer. I don't think anybody even knew. I certainly had not heard that he had cancer. 57 years old, and he passed away the week of Thanksgiving, which is just tragic, you know. I think I told somebody the other day on here, I guess that's just part of getting older. We start losing friends and family that are our age, and it's a very scary, sad thing, you know. Now, this is one of my tricks. I'm all about the making my dots from the, ooh, that might be too much. Making my little dots from the end of a paintbrush. That's how we do that. There we go. And we're just about done. How about that? Okay, now I'll use a black marker. If I knew I had a good brush, none of them look fine pointed enough. They all look very brushy, like their brushes are out of whack. And this one looks like it's too wide. Let me see. I've got one here that's, no, that won't work. I don't think this one will work. Even if I make it to a point, I don't think it's going to stay in a good point for me to do just my door across here, and then double doors here, and then make that come down into a door. Oh, I would love to make this like a rosette window. No, that wouldn't be pretty. What do we want to do? I've got a couple of Sharpies. We can try it with a Sharpie. What would y'all do? Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know that I can go back and do some more gray on these roof lines, because I remember now that I don't want that blue to show through, and right now that blue kind of shows through. You can tell the difference between the blue and the white. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. We can sprinkle glitter on top and it'll be snow. Can't forget that idea. Y'all, this is my life. I'm not even kidding y'all. This is what I do. I've washed dishes. I've done a couple of loads of laundry. Hung them all up to dry. Shannon had his little Thanksgiving lunch at work today. I shouldn't say his little Thanksgiving lunch. He's grown. I shouldn't call it that little lunch. Shannon had Thanksgiving lunch at work today. So, because so many people would be off tomorrow. So he's not eating anything for supper tonight. I don't want to get that red paint on my shirt. My shirt's a mess, but I'd really rather not have red paint on it. I decided that I might try that keto crack dip tonight. And so I've got cream cheese softening. You're supposed to do it with a mixer, but I don't have a mixer, so I'm going to see if I can do it by hand if I let it soften. And if I can't, then I'll go buy a mixer tomorrow to do the cooking for Thursday. Because if this dip comes out good, I want to use it for Christmas too. And I definitely need it for the cheesecakes, because they got to be smooth. You can't be eating no chunky cheesecake. I don't mind if the dip isn't perfectly smooth, but the cheesecake has got to be smooth. You can't be eating no lumpy cheesecake. Okay, y'all. I think I'm done, except for the black. Let me see. I've got some Sharpie markers over here. Maybe I can find something, because I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Let me see here. That's not really wide enough. I really don't want to. Why can't I talk? I really don't want to try to use a brush. Let's just go ahead and do this and see what happens. Oh boy, here we go. Let's start with the small one. And we're going to come down like this and come down like that. And then go on up here and up here and up there and there. And put a knob right here. I think churches have doors like that, huh? This little gray thing, I don't know if it's dry enough for me to get around it or not. We're just going to do them like that. And I'll do little dotty kind of lines along here. And let it dry some more. And I'll touch up on the gray. Oh, that's kind of cute, but I don't want to go around the gray while it's wet. I want that to get more dry. That's not bad. That's not bad. Just kind of do little lines like that around it. If I'm ever a real artist, y'all gonna hear me screaming from all the way down in South Louisiana, because I enjoy this. I wish I were better at it, but I do enjoy it. Okay, so this is when we want the arch door on. Oh, I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. And we'll put a little knob on here like that. Y'all, I'm liking this a lot. And then this one is going to have, we're going to go around the window here. And then I wanted 2 tall doors on this one. What do y'all think? I do need some detail under here, but I'm scared of, I don't want to get into the paint with the marker. So I'm trying to keep my little distance from it. I think they're cute. I mean, like I said, I told y'all it would be very primitive, right? And this is, if not primitive, it's primitive. Okay, what do y'all think? Give me some feedback. I kind of like it. Oh, I almost knocked that paint over. I kind of like it. I think they're cute. I almost feel like I need to put some more windows in here. Maybe put some windows in the doors there. That doesn't quite look like a window. I'm trying to frame it out some. I think I like them. And y'all, you saw everything I did. You saw every step of this, and you saw how it is not, I am not a professional artist at all. If you make a mistake, you just sand it off and start over or paint over it. You know? Okay, I'm going to stop now. I think I like these. If I decide to put glitter on them, I will let y'all know. We're going to let them dry really good first and do a little distressing on the edges. And then I'll decide about glitter. So, this is part 3. Part 3 of Christmas painting.